Hey guys, I hope this finds everyone well. Things are changing extremely fast in the precious metals game. It almost defies belief, but I'm worried about some other things too. Let me just give you a rundown without any fancy graphics or anything, just to get this thing out and out tonight. There's some really weird weather patterns and some scary things going on around the world. We are living in crazy times as it pertains to the global weather systems. The weather patterns all over the world are absolutely crazy weird. We're talking Book of Revelation weird. I feel like I'm taking a page out of the playbook from Prophetic Seer. So I like watching some of his stuff, but here goes. July 10th, record cold was recorded at LAX, Los Angeles Airport. July 29th, record cold in San Diego, California recorded. July 31st, July was recorded as having the most rain of any month in Mexico history. August 1st, worst flooding in Pakistan history occurred. Millions displaced. August 1st, Peru declares a national state of emergency. August 3rd, more than 6 million fish and thousands of alligators, turtles, dolphins, and other river wildlife float dead in Bolivian rivers after extreme cold in South America. August 3rd, the coolest July in San Francisco is recorded since 1971. August 3rd, Argentina colder than Antarctica for the day. August 5th, snow in Brazil, below zero temperature in the River Plate, tropical fish frozen solid. Snow fell 2 days in a row in southern Brazil and in 12 of 24 provinces in Argentina, including Buenos Aires. August 6th, Sacramento, California runs 10 degrees Fahrenheit below average. August 9th, deadly Russian heat wave is the worst in 1,000 years. August 9th, 12 earthquakes in 48 hours near the Katla volcano in Iceland. Guys, I won't get into the Book of Revelation. I know a lot of you don't want to talk religion, and I get it, but things are weird. Buy some gold and silver. I'll release some new videos with very critical information in the near future. Thanks for watching.
Authorities in northern Italy say more than 1,000 turtle doves have dropped dead over the past 5 days. It's the latest in a series of unexplained sudden death incidents affecting creatures in the sky and underwater. The events have sparked a media frenzy, with doomsday speculators saying it hails the end of the world. But is there really something fishy going on, or is it being overhyped? Artiska Nazarova reports.
Sing a song of suspense, one where the end is nigh, as thousands of blackbirds fell out of the sky. And when the birds were found, the news began to sing. The end of days conspiracy does have a catchy ring. At first it was just Arkansas grabbing the world's attention. Then Louisiana followed suit, and Europe ruffled some feathers with mysterious avian deaths in Sweden. Experts attempted to calm the public by suggesting the birds got scared of fireworks or flew into trees and cars because of bad weather.
All we know is that fireworks or weather could not cause 5,000 blackbirds to have liquefied insides. That's what the fish and wildlife veterinarian said. They've never seen anything like it. Now we're seeing the same pulverization of the insides of blackbirds. They are dead when they hit the ground. They are dying in the night while they're roosting in trees.
But then 100,000 dead fish turned up on U.S. shores, and that seemed to have opened the floodgates.
I think the media is, by and large, not blowing it out of proportion. They're actually underestimating how serious it is. So I believe we have multiple causes, but basically they all mean that the entire planet now is in uproar, that we have a toxic release of gases, the changes in the oceanic currents that now means the entire world current system is now disrupted.
For those not very impressed with a scientific explanation, there's always the religious one. Fanatical bloggers have once again started flooding the World Wide Web with end-of-days posts. And the international media, starved for news during the slow post-Christmas month of January, is having a field day.
And you are asked to call sooner rather than later.
Now, we did contact state agricultural officials so far.
You could not even get down the road without running over hundreds. It was that bad.
With more and more mysterious deaths around the world, fish in Brazil, Australia, and New Zealand, crabs in the UK, the frenzy is growing, and the headlines scream aquacalypse. These fishy stories look set to continue stealing the media spotlight, at least until scientists have had a chance to examine the dead animals or the world comes to an end, whichever, of course, happens first. Katrina Zarva, RT, Moscow.
When one set of incidents happens, followed by another set, followed by a third set, suddenly it becomes a trend and it becomes a much bigger story in the media, but it's still sort of a mystery. It may be that each example is actually specific to a particular local set of circumstances. We just don't know. They're calling it a flockalypse, for a flock of birds, coming up with new catchy words, new headlines, and the like. Obviously, it's something that intrigues audiences, even if there isn't a lot of explanation. There seems to be a pattern of this sort of thing, where you have alarmist headlines followed by a few examples, which then, lead to sober conclusions about the dramatic events, which then there's no follow-up for. So, we really never find out what really happened. And this is the inattention of the media, maybe even the amnesia of the media, a refusal to speak to the people who are most in the know, because all of this is sort of titillation for the public, and yet it could be very serious.